and welcome to Inside Lagos. This week, our spotlight is on the Lagos State Public Service Staff Development Centre, PSSDC, from its humble beginnings in 1994 to its current status as Nigeria's premier public service training institute. PSSDC has empowered more than 200,000 civil servants to excel. Join us as we explore the centre's remarkable journey, innovative programs, and impact on Lagos State's economic prosperity. Amadi Doja, Salam Adini. Lagos State is reputed for its economic prosperity. Its GDP is bigger than many African countries, including Kenya, Ghana, and Tanzania.
You know, a lot of people do wonder why Lagos State is a center of excellence. It's because of the quality of the staff of Lagos State.
You have to review your project and find out why.
For the Center of Excellence to sustain its legacy, it consciously invests in its employees' development, scaling up their competencies and improving productivity.
Mr. Governor has made it mandatory that public servants must up their game. They must be trained, they must be specialized.
The elephantine vehicle driving this staff education is the Public Service Staff Development Centre, PSSDC.
The governor has been involved in the transformation of PSSDC even long before he became governor.
This massive training institute has trained more than 200,000 employees in the last 30 years, providing all-round training programs across cadres.
I don't say that you child sleep. I woke up very early in the morning. By 4 o'clock, I want to get ready to be in school. It's like my youthful days when when we were still going to school.
I really enjoy it, and I really appreciate what I'm gaining here.
The knowledge impacted in us is to redefine ourselves. The confidence to do the job has been there now more than ever before.
I recall how permanent secretaries come here and are ecstatic about the memories they had when they joined the service 20, 30 years ago.
I believe it's God's gift to Lagos State.
The two things that we identify in that question is who, what, Ogunlanu and what, aspects.
How did the Center of Excellence come about what has been dubbed Nigeria's first properly organized civil servants training school? What vision birthed this initiative? This is the story of Public Service Staff Development Centre, PSSDC.
I am Kumi Adio Moses. I am the Director General, Lagos State Public Service Staff Development Centre, Magodo.
Standing tall in the serene environment of Magodo, Lagos, is Nigeria's first properly organized civil service training school, the PSSDC. 30 years ago, it was only an idea in the mind of visionary Lagos State government officials.
The head of service, then Chief F.O. Adeyemi, invited me to his office one day. He asked if I could assist to produce a proposal for the establishment of a public service training center, one that could grow into a university or something of that sort in the future. So I said, yes, something like REPA. He said, yes. And by God's grace, I was able to put together a proposal which went to the State Executive Council.
The proposal was approved and the Training Institute was established by Edit No. 9 of 1994. This was later repealed by Law No. 5 of 2013. It was to provide mandatory training schemes for staff on grade level 02 to 12 and develop courses or seminars for other officers on other grade levels, among other functions. At this time, only 3 buildings were erected in this massive space, and Jacinta Adetola Olushoga was appointed its first Director General.
He didn't have a name at the time, so I said, well, I would, and I visited the place, and when I got there, I saw that this was a place that I had been taken to in my dream.
With the mission and objectives clearly defined, Olusoga put together a formidable team.
We worked hard. We made sure that we got good staff. We were very particular about the staffing. We got the best of the best, and in fact about 5 of them eventually became permanent secretaries in Lagos State. We believe that people should not just be put in positions without being trained, and we don't just assume that when people have been able to perform at a lower level, they will be able to perform at a higher level. We have to train them.
Soon after staffing, PSSDC took off in full swing.
We actually were looking at it as a place that would eventually mature into a university, a public service university. And so we had a structure that had a council and was self-governing. That was what we proposed, and that was what we put in place.
In 1999, the then governor of Lagos State, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, repositioned the agency to fit into his vision.
When he became governor of Lagos State, he had a huge vision for the state, and he needed a public service that was going to support and drive that vision. And that required a continued learning and development program to ensure that the public servants were equipped with the knowledge and skill required for the type of transformation he had in mind.
Between 1994 and today, 5 director generals have built on the foundation laid by Jacinta Olusoga. Each of them took the training institute through seasons and raised the bar. Afolabi Ayontayo is the Lagos State Commissioner, Ministry of Establishment and Training. His office plays a pivotal role in building an army of workforce in Lagos that is driven by knowledge and efficiency.
The ministry is to provide a strategic platform for the enhancement of the quality of staff of Lagos State government towards the enhancement of their delivery of their various functions in Lagos State.
To effectively train about 70,000 employees of Lagos State government, PSSDC collaborates with all government ministries, departments and agencies, offering more than 100 courses throughout the year.
In our collaboration, we've been able to achieve a lot since the PSSDC started its function as a training center for the public servant, right from the junior to the most senior staff members of Lagos State.
I want you to tell us the impact assessment of PSSDC training programs on public service delivery in Lagos State.
The officer we send to PSSDC is not the officer we get back. We get the more cerebral and highly trained officer. So the impact of PSSDC on the officer is immense because they come back fully equipped for the job.
Before PSSDC began its operations in 1994, many state and local government staff were stagnated at level 7. To scale the hurdle, the PSSDC designed a 9-month course for affected employees.
We have like 9 subjects they have to take before they can be promoted to the next grade level, which is grade level 8.
I acquire a lot in terms of, how to run local government, and in terms of galvanizing human resource for effective and efficient management of local government in Lagos State.
Upon the completion of their course, officers undertake internships and the Training Institute follows up with students for post-study evaluation.
The results will be submitted to Local Government Service Commission, where their result will be screened for onward promotion.
In 30 years, 4,050 local government officers have been trained so far. A similar program is in place for stagnated staff at state level.
We have various sections in the local government. We have those in accounts, we have those in marriage, but everything is encompassing here. All that we are learning here, whichever field we find ourselves, we should be able to fit in.
I would recommend this training for others, and I would also go to my own ministry to train the trainee that, okay, this is what I've learned at this training, which is project management, and it is what you can apply in your day-to-day activities in life?
Our promotion process is rigorous. It's not everybody that scales through. So the training is actually very useful and assists them in preparing for the promotion, as well as the oral interviews that we have for them, which leads to their promotion.
In January 2023, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu appointed Adekunmilola Adio Moses as the Director General of PSSDC to drive his vision for technology-savvy workforce with the competencies to contribute to the development agenda of the state.
We have amended and reviewed our curriculum carefully because we are trying to make sure that we provide the type of services that are required for our state development. As you know, the current administration of our dear Governor, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, is running the Themes Plus agenda. And that agenda is paramount to the next level that we're trying to reach in Lagos State with regards to the Lagos State Development Plan. There's the development plan that spans up to 2052. And inside that document, the Lagos State Themes Agenda has been carefully crafted to make sure that we develop the state in the areas that would impact welfare and would impact productivity. And therefore, we in the PSSDC are making sure that we provide the type of training courses that would meet up with the expectations. For example, in the transport sector, the governor has been able to achieve huge strides when it comes to integrated transport systems. In addition to that, the cowrie card system. And there are other services in the value chain that we expect that will be developing, as this transport sector grows. And you need public service to be on top of things.
We tell them right from the onset that most of the training they will be having here are computer-based training. And that is why we have computer center here in PSSDC. Most of the training are computerized. So apart from the class 1, where you will have opportunity of exchanging idea or having role play, we will also be taken to the computer room and have it digitalized. That is the first one. Then second one, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, the governor of Lagos State, has approved that some of our courses should now be on LMS, Learning Management Platform. So from the comfort of your office, or even from the comfort of your home, right from when we had COVID, people can get educated. People can also get trained, retrained, so that they can perform effectively and efficiently on the job, so that better service delivery can be given to the citizens of Lagos State.
One of the earliest achievements of the new DG was the construction of a block of 9 classrooms equipped with 300 computers.
We have worked tirelessly to ensure that, first and foremost, we provide reliable internet access. We took the pains to bring in internet access from the Secretariat across the expressway all the way through Magodo into our premises. So we have that backbone right from the Ministry of Innovation, Science and Technology all the way into our premises to ensure that we have a cost-effective but reliable and fast internet service.
Today, PSSDC has become a hybrid learning institute offering physical and online programs. Its online courses are offered through a learning management system, LMS, named EcoLearn.
For people to access these courses, they need to go on the LMS platform, the EcoLearn LMS platform. You can type that on your search bar. You will see it there. And you can also access it through mobile app. So the mobile app is available. It is also called EcoLearn. So when you go there, you see the number of courses that we have there. So you can subscribe to any of the courses, register, enroll, and then you start. So some of the courses, many of them are free.
3, 2, 1, go.
We call the 3 C's of assertive communication.
With this in place, PSSDC now caters to the education of not only civil servants, but all residents of Lagos State and beyond.
Understand and adapt to the diverse personality types around you.
We have courses ranging from self-esteem, assertiveness, skill, effective negotiation, public service, policy, courses that cut across both government organizations and private organizations.
Beyond digitizing the operations of the Knowledge Hub, the new leadership has taken bold steps to complete a guest lodge to accommodate students on its premises.
This is PSSDC Guest Lodge. This is where I lodge. I'm one of the trainees, and this place is comfortable for me. I feel relaxed. It's home after home. Whenever I come, I enjoy their facilities. Their light is 24 hours. Their AC is working perfect. In fact, I'm comfortable with every facility I'm enjoying here.
Not just those who come for training or to come to do consultancy work in our premises, but also for the public. So anyone around the world can take time to come to PSSDC and stay in our guest house.
Today, PSSDC is undergoing a lot of transformation.
We want to make sure that your experience within PSSDC is a 360 degrees experience. So we've built an outstanding recreational center inside the premises, complete with a football pitch, volleyball court, basketball court, badminton, table tennis, all the works. And next year, we are hoping that we can begin to add to it a lovely swimming pool, so that when you come into the premises in PSSDC, you can learn, you can relax, you can have a retreat, and you can enjoy the whole process without leaving the premises at all.
Despite the many innovations at the Learning Center, its new leadership does not seem to be taking its foot off the accelerator.
PSSDC is planning to have an auditorium as well. The auditorium is going to be a game changer in many ways. It's going to provide the kind of capacity that we want to provide for the public service, for government functionaries, for corporate organizations that need to be able to handle a big event within a corporate space.
Beyond leveraging technology to improve its offerings and expanding its physical infrastructure, PSSDC has recently overhauled its curriculum. The Training Institute has also expanded its network of partners, giving civil servants a basket full of opportunities to be members of several professional bodies.
Please, I want you to imagine yourself an animal and write it down, the animal you call yourself. Profile yourself and let us know the animal that you think you are.
To improve civil servants' public speaking skills, PSSDC recently partnered with the Lagos State Ministry of Establishment and Training to start a communications club called the Toastmasters. Its membership is opened to civil servants in Lagos State, irrespective of their cadre. Members are given a topic to speak about, and a team of evaluators help polish their skills.
With the DGPSSDC, I mean, this has been really, really good. It goes around really wanting a change in the service.
I'm sure through this, you have known I have become
As the PSSDC steps into the third decade, stakeholders set a new goal for the Training Institute.
Having seen the last 30 years, you could easily conjecture on what will happen in the next 30 years. And with the way the current leadership of the PSSDC is going, the current leadership under the Director General, Mr. Kumi Adio Moses, he has been able to, lay the ground for future achievements and expansion and the scope of coverage of its activities when it comes to training.
I think the sky is the limit for them. I think they're very good at what they do. They have so many collaborations with the universities around Nigeria, around Lagos. So they've certainly improved leaps and bounds from say 10 years ago, and they are taking it higher now with the new man on the helms. He's doing a fantastic job. So, and we have seen the impact on the civil servants. Like I said, that's how we measure, well, that's how I measure the performance of PSSDC in the products that they bring back to us. How has they impacted on them? Has it improved them? If it's not improving them, then they're not doing something very correct. So, well, we see that the officers that come back are more trained, they're highly trained, and more innovative when it comes to their work. So, yes, they have improved a lot. I've analyzed PSSDC. I have engaged with the Director General in numerous meetings as to how to improve the public service, right? And I have always thought that the PSSDC should become a university for where public people that want to work in government, that's where they go to. They don't need to go to any other university. So it will be a university for public servants, people that want to work in the public service. I think they have it in I think they have it in Singapore or something like that, where people that want to work for government, that is where they go. So it will be PSSDC University. That is what my own thinking is. That is what I think it should be.
The founding vision of the training center has yielded fruits that have not only benefited Lagos, but other states that have taken cues from PSSDC to empower their workforce.
I feel very happy that God has used me to put something in Lagos State. It's my state, and I thank God for that privilege to be part of the growth of Lagos State.
At the end of this tenure, it would be a dream come true if people remember PSSDC and recall that a light was lit, and that glow would continue to shine brighter and brighter. We want people to come into PSSDC and feel the warmth, feel the passion, feel the professionalism, feel the glow of the beauty of the vision behind PSSDC. And that glow is what we want to continue to shine brighter and brighter.
Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu beams with pride as he looks back on PSSDC's impressive transformation since his tenure as Commissioner for Establishments, Training and Pensions 17 years ago, acknowledging the Institute's perseverance through countless challenges.
For 30 years, I have seen that it is an institute that we can make yanga with. We actually can use it to test other sub-nationals in our country as a learning place for them to come and learn the story of PSSDC. So we want to use this opportunity to thank the current Director General and the management and the staff of PSSDC. We're happy with what we've seen.
This award to our dear Mr. Governor for his exemplary visionary leadership over the years, even long before he became governor, and he continues to be that visionary leader that we all admire. Thank you, Mr. Governor.
This is the story of Public Service Staff Development Center, PSSDC. And that does it on today's edition of Inside Lagos. We hope you've been inspired by the center's remarkable journey and commitment to excellence in public service. As PSSDC continues to shape the future of Lagos State civil service, remember that empowering excellence is a never-ending pursuit. I'm Adedoja. Salam Adeniyi.